All right. Hey, everyone. Thanks for joining us for tonight's team call. For announcements for tonight, we have our live What is Coaching event next Monday, so August 28th at 9 p.m. So if you want to share your story, I think we do like five or 10 minutes where you can just share your story and let other people know what you're doing. And then we kind of do it in an event invite so we can kind of add all our people and kind of do it together. I find that sometimes not everybody relates to me, so it helps me, and I'm sure it helps you guys to get a lot of different views. And it helps you to kind of explain to people what the coaching opportunity is. Like, you have to get used to that. It's definitely one of the hardest things in this business is to explain about the business opportunity, but it's the one thing that's really going to build your business. And it's one of those things you just have to jump in and share and get used to it. So the What is Coaching live event next Monday, August 28th at 9 p.m. If you want to share your story, let me know, and I will make sure that you're going to have your time slot. Super Saturday, so that is our quarterly events. Now, these events aren't mandatory, right? Like, none of this stuff is mandatory, but all depends if you want to grow your business or not. I've been to every Super Saturday for the past 4.5 years. The next one is September 23rd. A lot of us, if you're in the New Jersey, Philly area, we're going to Philly. But if you go into your Coach Online office, click on, I'll show you really quick. Click on events, news and training events, and then you can click on Super Saturday and then find an event, put your zip code, and then you can find an event closest to you. So they're all over, and even in Korea. Go figure. Okay. Clean Week. That's going to be coming up in September. If you haven't heard what the Clean Week is, it's something that Carl saw, us coaches kind of running those 5-day free group, 7-day free group. So he's like, all right, why don't we help you guys out? So he is with Megan, the girl that won the show that they did on Beachbody On Demand. She's doing Clean Week. So for 7 days, she's going to kind of do a combination of all different workouts from the different programs, so people can kind of test it before they get Beachbody On Demand. So it's going to go before people have to put in their credit card information. So I think this is going to be such a great way to get people kind of seeing what we're about and having that workout before they put in their credit card. So make sure that you have that planned out in your calendar of when you're going to start the Clean Week, kind of start promoting that to people. And I believe that's going to be in September. I'm not exactly sure of the date, but if you listen to the National Wake Up Call, it's on there. And then also Hard Labor with Sagi. That's coming up. So that's kind of like how Sean did Sean Week. It's kind of be like Sagi Week. So it's going to be 7 days of Sagi, not being able to understand what he's saying, but I'm sure the workouts are going to be pretty freaking awesome. I'm going to definitely be doing that. Again, another thing that you can share with people if they are, especially guys, I think, really go with Sagi. Or if you know a lot of girls that love Body Beast, that's a great way to kind of get people coming back, right? Some people, they love it, they go away, but, we can kind of keep bringing people in with all this new stuff that is going on. Also, let me know what you want me to train about in the team page. I'm trying to do at least a 5-minute live video every single day, just to because we keep growing and getting a lot of new coaches. So while you're growing your business, you want to kind of get to, get that higher learning. And then your new coaches kind of need that basic learning. So let me know, what do you think are good ideas or good topics to talk about, or things that you kind of always wondered about. I'm definitely open to talking about that stuff. Okay, so we are going to have a Tracy, lovely Tracy Miller, talk to us about the Miracle Morning. And if you guys don't know Tracy, she's freaking awesome, and you're going to fall in love with her voice because she's a Southern gal. And she's a diamond coach, and Tracy is just a freaking go-getter. So Tracy, I'm going to hand it over to you.
Hey y'all, like Rose said, I'm from North Carolina, so if you cannot understand what I'm saying, you will have to watch the recording. I talk fast and I have a slang, so I apologize in advance. So the first thing I want to do, so I actually read this book called The Miracle Morning. I really like this book. Professional development is something I have a really hard time with. And I think it's just the idea of seeing like a big book and I get overwhelmed. I'm all of a sudden like, there's no way I can read that big book. So one thing that works for me is picking books that are small and they're thin books. So this is a very thin book that you can actually get through in like a week, a normal person's week. And I'm not somebody who sits down and likes to read books for hours and hours. So this was a perfect book for me with my schedule, being busy. It just all works. You know, I think podcasts and everything's great, but as much as I don't like to read books, it actually really helps out a lot. I know this has been like one of the best months I've had in a long time, and I really think it's because I started reading this book, had it in my hand, highlighting key points that stood out to me. So that's what tonight's call is going to be about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen with me. I'm a teacher, so this is my first week back to school. So I'm a special ed teacher also, so I don't have proper grammar. So you can't be like, why is this teacher talking like that? Because it's okay, I'm special ed. So the first thing I want you guys to do is think about, what does your morning look like? So are you the type of person, so say you're waking up and you're getting ready to go somewhere. You're going to work, you're going to church, you have just some kind of event you have to get to, say at 8 o'clock in the morning. What does it look like for you? Is that morning a crazy hot mess? Are you rushed? Or are you relaxed and organized? It's just a calm morning. So I'm going to look at your screen. If you are a crazy hot mess, I want everybody to give me a thumbs down. And if your morning is like being at the spa, I want you to give me a thumbs up. So what kind of morning do you have? Kids running around screaming? Is it crazy? Or are you at the spa just relaxing and chilling? Oh, there's a lot of thumbs down. Okay, so many thumbs down. But hopefully you guys are going to learn something tonight, and then tomorrow you're going to be like, it's going to at least turn from like here, and you're going to, it's not going to be here tomorrow. Okay, another thing I want to ask you guys, because we preach this all the time to our challengers, like every day. Like, I know you guys can finish this statement right here. So let's see, who can I put on the spot? Lisa Humphrey. So I'm gonna let you answer this, because if you're wrong, I don't care. I don't care if I embarrass you. So, how many days does it take to break a bad habit?
My guess is going to be, I know it's wrong. Is this like a trick question? I would say 21.
No,
21?
it's not a trick question. How many days?
21?
21 days. Okay, so we live that, we preach it, we believe it. So with health and fitness, that is what we're believing. It takes 21 days to make a good habit, replace a bad habit, okay? So the miracle morning is kind of like that. So you're not just going to wake up tomorrow and have a miracle morning. It's going to take time to do that. And just like 21 days, it's going to take 21 days to get you back in shape. It's going to take you 30 days to start implementing these principles. You're not just going to wake up and be the perfect coach and have your schedule organized. It's just not going to work. So we all know that some of you, most of you, are hot mess. My favorite quote from this book is, and I can't, let's see, okay. It says, if we don't get better, our life won't get better. And if we don't consistently invest time into our self-improvement, our life will not improve. Yet most of us wake up every day and stay the same. So look at yourself right now, like reflect on yourself where you're at right now. Every day, is anything changing? When you're writing your goals out, are you reaching them? Or are you staying the same? So like that just really stood out to me. You know, if every day you wake up, every day you're not pushing play. You're not reaching your health goals. You're not reaching your financial goals. If your family is not in a good place, you're not in a good place in your marriage, everything's staying the same, what are you not doing? Are you really putting in that self-improvement that you need to do what you need to get done? And now, whenever the book is called The Miracle Morning, I want you all to know that it actually doesn't start in the morning. It starts the night before. So, before you go to bed at night, you need to write a to-do list. I know Rose did a live video on her passion planner. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? Rose was doing the passion planner. You don't have to have the passion planner. It can literally just be a to-do list. These are some things that I personally do, and I've always done some of these things. I think like my parents just like embedded it in me. So these are just some things I always do. And this is just some more steps that you can take. So when you wake up tomorrow morning, you're not going to be running around crazy. So every night before I go to bed, my coffee pot is set and ready. I don't have to pour the water in, put the filter in. You know, that's just stuff that just takes up too much time. Why not do that at night? That's something you can easily do at night. Wake up in the morning. I mean, most coffee pots have a timer on it, or you can just press the button. My clothes are laid out. So I'm a working mom. It's crazy for me in the morning times. Elizabeth, my daughter, is a drama queen. Like, I'm a tomboy. I don't care what I wear. And she worries if her sleeves are too ruffly. She can't wear it. So I have to make her actually get her clothes out the night before. I mean, think about it, mamas. Like, if you pick out your clothes to go to work or to go wherever you're going at nighttime, how much time will that save you in the morning? This is just something else that's going to make your morning a miracle. I know what PD I'm going to do. I have a book. I know what I'm going to do. I don't have to run around saying, what am I going to read tomorrow? Rose said that we're supposed to read every day. What am I going to read? Know what you're going to read. I know what workout I'm going to do. You know, follow that workout plan. So when I wake up in the morning, I know, oh, I'm doing 3-week yoga retreat. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm not going to be scrolling. Do I want to lift weights? Do I want to do cardio? Like, know what you're going to do. Have a plan. Be a planner. My meals are made. Like right now, I have my breakfast ready. So when I wake up in the morning, I'm not going to have to do any cooking. All I have to do is pop it in the microwave. I even go to the extreme of measuring out my water. I actually ordered this huge jug off Amazon. Lisa's seen it. It's really cool. But I measure all my water out the night before, and it's ready to go in the morning time. So I have it there to drink throughout the whole day. I don't have to have my water cold or anything. But that's just something that helps me personally stay on track and to wake up already ahead of the game. So I get up, my breakfast is cooked, I know what I'm wearing, I know what I'm doing. Just take a minute to jot down before you go to bed what it is that you need to do. I don't know if anybody's asking questions or not. I see my light. Oh, chat is blinking. Okay. Yes, you need to do more. Now, this right here, how to win the day. So this is actually what the book highlights. Stands for savers. So if you guys want to take some notes, savers, it says how to win the day. If you win the morning, you win the day. Now, I know some of you can't get up early in the morning. You may work night shift. So you can actually adapt these principles anytime in the day. So I've been off all summer as a teacher, and I definitely was not going to get up every morning and do these things in the morning. This is like my schedule Monday through Friday. So just because I say this is how I do it doesn't mean you have to do it. These are just steps that you can take each day to make your day better. So think about your time. So S stands for silence. That's going to be your meditation and your prayer. So every day you should spend time in silence. A, affirmations. Encourage yourself every day. Say something good to yourself. Look in the mirror and tell yourself something good. Like we're always telling our challengers, oh, you look great. You know, tell yourself you look great. Because if you don't believe you look great, how are you going to tell somebody else, you know, things about them? You know, have confidence in yourself. You have to be confident in yourself. Visualization. You know, what do you visualize yourself? I mean, what are your visions? What do you imagine? What do you want? What does your future look like? You know, and there's a difference between, I think a lot of people visualize things, but they're actually dreaming it. So instead of taking action. So if you're actually just seeing something as a dream, like, then you just need to think of something different to do, because we want things that you're actually going to implement and put into action. Exercise, like, this is a no-brainer. I mean, Beachbody coaches, we should be doing some exercise. Reading, this is what got me to this book, because it's not something I like to do, and it's really made a difference. So every day you should be reading to improve yourself. And scribing. So this is writing or journaling. It can be something just as simple as writing down your goals. I have the Passion Planner as well, and it's a great place to map out your thoughts, everything like that. So that helps out a lot. So this is actually a schedule from the book. So if your ideal miracle morning was 60 minutes, this is an ideal schedule. To have silence for 5 minutes, affirmations 5 minutes, visualization for 5 minutes, exercise 20, reading 20, and scribing. So this is what a miracle morning would look like. This is just a sample now. Nobody has to like actually do it this way. And then there's actually a 6-minute miracle morning. So if you're that mom running around the house, you know, go to the bathroom, brush your teeth in silence. You know, sometimes just peeing in silence. Can you just imagine what it's like to go to the bathroom and pee in silence? I mean, even with dogs, like when I use the bathroom, there's like a whole audience. So if I can have silence in the bathroom, so it doesn't have to be something for 5 minutes. It can be for 1 minute. If you can't wake up and get your exercise in the morning time, you know, just simply give yourself a good stretch before you leave to go to work. It's going to make you feel better. So there's different ways that you can adapt the principle of the Lifesavers method. And I actually wanted to share with you guys what my morning looks like, because I know a lot of people actually have a plan. Like somebody has to be told, this is what you're going to do. This is what I do. So, and mine is different. It does not have to be in that order of the Savers method. So in the morning time when I get up, now this is my work schedule. Since I went back to school yesterday, this is what it looks like now for me. On the weekends, it does not look like this. So at 4:30, I go to the bathroom and I'm praying. I'm a very religious and spiritual person. I like to give thanks to God every day just for me waking up. Like, that's important to me. You know, and I ask the Lord, please bless me today. Take care of my family. Let me get to work safe. You know, let my daughter be safe. Let my husband come home safe. So every morning I start my morning with prayer. And that is the S, the silence. And then I like to go straight to exercise. And right now I'm doing the 3-week yoga retreat. So before drinking coffee, now I'm learning that actually you shouldn't drink coffee before doing yoga. You need to be like all in one with your body and natural. So I'm kind of learning, you know, different things to set up my morning. And then I don't actually spend a really long time with my visualizations and my affirmations. Something that I've just done, Rose encouraged this, is a vision board. So we just built a house, and I'm actually in my office. It looks really dark in here on the screen. But so in the morning times when I wake up, so this is my vision board, I can visualize what I want in my life. And I see the things I need to tell myself. And the things like I personally need to tell myself, like I have an autoimmune disease, psoriatic arthritis, and I don't feel confident with myself. I feel tired. So like I wrote things down like, I am not tired. I mean, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. Clearly you're tired, Tracy. No, you're not tired. I wrote down, my skin is beautiful. You know, sometimes it's hard to accept things that you just can't change about yourself. Yes, I have psoriasis, but I need to know my skin is beautiful. It doesn't matter. So when you think about your affirmations, think about things that like really bother you about yourself. You know, what are some positive things? If you tell yourself every day, you know, my skin is beautiful, it does not define me, I'm a strong person, I can do this, you are going to believe that. But you actually have to see those things every day. So whenever I'm sitting here doing my power hour in the morning time, I see all of this in front of me. So I'm believing it. I'm seeing it every day. It's going to get implanted into my brain. Yes, you can implant stuff in your brain. I don't know if y'all knew that or not. Then I have my power block, and I'm calling that my scribing time. That's when I'm actually writing out my goals, planning out my challenge groups, checking on my challengers, things like that you would do in a normal power hour. And then I'm doing 10 minutes of reading, and that's a lot for me. But if you get a skinny book in 10 minutes, like half the thing's gone, and before you know it, you're just reading books, and you're like, I do professional development all the time. I just read books like crazy. And then I get dressed, and I'm gone by 7 o'clock, and I don't have to be at work till 8. So I'm actually got a whole nother hour. Miracles can happen. So this is my intake on this book, Miracle Morning. And can I just tell you guys that dry shampoo should be your best friend. You know, if you guys are running around the house in the morning, can't get dressed, can't get everything together, do some dry shampoo in your life. It's really going to help you out. And Rose, that's what I got. I need to hit the stop share button somewhere on here.
You're good, Tracy. I love this book. And I was hoping you were going to go over the savers. And if you can you just put that how to win the day, like in the team page, like that picture?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that part, where'd everyone else go? Is everyone else here? Or is my screen just being weird? Okay, everyone else is here. Okay. Yeah, I think that part is just like absolutely key. I listened to that book on audio, and they have Miracle Morning for the Network Marketer, and he kind of asks some of like the top network marketers. There's no Beachbody coaches, but and they kind of like go through their morning. In the book I'm reading now, the 5-second rule, she says that the first 4 hours of the morning is when your brain is most productive and can focus best. So if you're doing these things in the morning, it's just going to increase your productivity that much more. And even though like I'm such a freaking big night owl, I think you guys all know that, like getting up for me at 5:30 is like a freaking struggle. But I mean, it's been a game changer, even though I slept in this morning. But that's okay. Tracy, you did freaking amazing, great stuff. Did anyone want to share their Miracle Morning? Diana, I know you read it, right?
I actually just read it recently, and I decided to do a group on it, a free group. So I have a free group right now. I'm running a 30-day challenge group. Some of the people have been challengers of mine for over a year. Some of the people have nothing to do with Beachbody at all. I just opened it up to anybody. So it's been really cool. Like I've been putting a lot of energy into it. They also have the Miracle Morning Journal too.
Yeah.
That's why I encouraged everybody in the group to get, so that we were all like following the same exact, sorry, the kids. Guys, they like to sing. And I obviously don't have them in bed early. So, but my mornings have been completely, guys, well, ice cream? Ice cream. It's frozen yogurt. But anyway, that's like the only time that I have. It's the only time that I have. So getting up and like, I believe what Rose said about the first 4 hours being when your brain is the most, like right now is a very hard time for me to focus and function, if you can't tell. It really is. But if I'm up before everybody else, I'm so much more productive. Like when I first started coaching, I was all over the place. And I thought, oh, you know, I work from home, so I can do this whenever I want. And it was complete mayhem with the kids. Like they need my attention, obviously. And I can't focus all the way on them if I'm on my phone or doing my business. Stop. You're doing it on purpose now. Anyway, it's awesome. The journal's awesome because it gives you like a way to like check things off so that when you're going through your savers, see, like that was my first week. And if you don't, like some of the girls in my group were like, I don't journal. How do I scribe? So Hal Alroy, the author, he gives you like a topic each day. So that if you don't know what to write about, you can kind of write off of that. I'm so sorry I'm being loud. Anyway, the journal's really cool, and it's been an awesome group. We all check. No more. Next is a whooping. I don't even know where I was trying to say with that. Oh, like we're checking in the morning, so we're like going live at like 4:30 in the morning. Kind of like, it's just really cool because it's connecting me with other people who, like, you know, you'll get challengers that sign up and they're like, yeah, I just want to lose 5 pounds, whatever. And they're like, oh, I didn't do my workout for 5 days, or oh, I didn't. They're not really serious about their goals. Do you know what I mean? Or it's kind of like surface goals. But the people that I've gotten in this group, they have like deep goals. Like, these are people that are now getting up at 4:30 in the morning.
What do you think attracted them to you?
I don't.
How did you post about that, or how did that?
I think I think maybe just sharing about, I don't know, about like just the whole feeling crazy, feeling unorganized, feeling like, you know, I couldn't get myself together and wanting more out of my days rather than just getting up and doing the ho-hum activities just to survive another day and being sick of that feeling.
So you found people's pain points.
Yes.
Awesome.
And then they all had, we've all shared like deep, you know, stuff.
But I'm saying I do that too, even though I read the book.
Right. It's been really cool. So we spent like,
with that.
we spent 10 days just reading 1 chapter a day first as like our prep week. And now the 30 days is officially implementing it into our lives. So it's been pretty cool.
Cool. Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah, and they actually have like a free group online and a community, you know, for support with it. There's like a tracker you can print off. All that information is in the book as well. So it's actually a whole community. Like, you can get on YouTube and there's all kinds of things like for miracle mornings, different things you can do in challenge groups with the book.
Okay, I have a question. Dry shampoo. What if your hair is wet? I never tried it. I always wanted to.
Your hair needs to be dry and like a little dirty.
So like if you're sweating, like if you sweat during your
So
workout.
like if I get done working out and my hair is sweaty, I will spray it in my hair, like just a little bit, like you just blend it over. Then I turn it upside down and just blow dry it a little bit. And it kind of just like absorbs the moisture in your hair, kind of like a baby powder would do.
Sweet. Thanks.
Yeah, Lisa, no wet hair for dry shampoo. Like dirty hair. I actually have all like the stuff Tracy was talking about, like all the stuff printed out. And if you go to that website that I just posted in the comment, tmmbook.com, and they give like sample affirmations. So if you're like, I don't even know what to say, just read this out loud. Affirmations have to be read out loud. What else do I have? Bedtime affirmations, so you can do that too. And then he gives Hal's, the author's, personal affirmations. I thought that was pretty cool. And I have them right by my computer that way. That's like the first thing that I usually do. I've been definitely slacking, but is doing like affirmations, declarations, however you want to say that too. I have like the Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. I really like his affirmations. They're just like, bam, they're powerful. All right, anybody else for tonight? Comments, questions? Oh, that's so cool, Diane. She's setting dates to make vision boards. So somebody else did that, and I thought that was such a cool idea to have like a vision board party. And it doesn't have to be Beachbody coaches, you know? Go to like Michael's, like get a bunch of fun stuff. Or Hobby Lobby. That's my store. All right, thanks, ladies, for coming on tonight. If you want to share your story for the live coaching event, it doesn't matter. I don't care if you've been a coach for a day or if you've been a coach for 4.5 years. Anybody can relate to you. So if you are willing to step outside of your comfort zone and want to share your story on Monday night for the live coaching event, just send me a message and we'll get everybody together. And have a great week. We will see you next Tuesday. Bye.